More than a more than a dot.
Welcome to More Than That podcast. I'm your host, Lou Mobe. I'm joined by the coolest guy on earth, Dre Moore.
What's good, y'all?
Yo, and it's been a minute.
It's been a long minute.
What's been going on, man?
I'm just happy to be that we back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we wanted to apologize for like having this abrupt, unexpected interruption to y'all programming. But we was going through some things.
Yeah.
Had to get right. It's been a lot. It's been a journey, you know, especially with me personally, like to get back to where we are. Depression is real, bro. Depression is a real thing. And over these past couple months, I dealt with that a lot. I think, you know, like, even as, like, going back as, like, you know, like, we introed this, like, talking about, like, our dads and losing our dads. And I think for me, that was just, like, scratching the surface. Like, it was really, like, we talked about it, but, like, I never really think I processed a lot of it till more so like recently.
Okay.
You know, them things come in waves. You feel like you're good, you moving, you doing everything, I guess, to keep your mind off things until you really can't. And then when those things meet ahead, you just end up in dark space.
So talk about how you navigated that, you know, and like with some of the things that help you get out of that dark space.
I just had to take it back to the basics. You know, it's like rebuilding yourself piece by piece, I would say. Like, just being depressed to the point where, like, you don't go to work how you supposed to go to work, to the point where, like, your money messed up. So, like, now you're in, like, a bad financial space, and, like, all of this stuff just start to pile on. And you, like, and they pile on so much that you, like, how am I even figure this out? Now it's, like, too overwhelming. But it's like getting back to the small things, and then, like, you know, you just rebuild brick by brick. So, like, now I just kind of take everything day by day. You know, the money's better. So that's a thing. Then, like, I cut out a lot of extra stuff. Like financials was becoming like a big burden. So, like, I had to cut out, like, all the excess stuff I just don't need and just let it go, bro. Just get rid of it. So that started, and then, like, just taking my time to myself. Cried a lot of days. And just, like, you know, enjoying being around my kids, and just stuff like that that helped me get out of, you know, like, the dark space that I was in. I ain't going back though.
No, I appreciate you sharing. A lot of people said, you know, they've been looking for the pod, like where we been, and y'all stopped, y'all done forever, and I was just like, no, I'm just waiting for my guy to get right, you know, right, and without, you know, telling your business, you know, just saying, like, you know, I'm waiting on Dre, but, like, you know, my life never stopped lifing either.
Right, absolutely.
So, and the people were saying, like, they seen the burnout or the depression the last couple episodes.
Right, yeah. When we was coming down that tail end stretch, like, it was getting a little, cause, you know, like, mentally I already was, like, checked, kinda, like, so it was, like, different, like it was becoming it was tedious, like, and I love doing this. Like, this is, like, one of the, like, highlights of, like when we record, or, like, we do, like, this is, like, a highlight for me, like, and you know that. And, like, it was starting to become, like, mentally taxing, like, tedious, to be like, man, I gotta get out here and talk. And then especially, like, because we talk about our lives, so, like, and it ain't nothing sugar coated, like, nothing fabricated, nothing fake. So it's like, when you, like, I've never been in that, like, depressed state, and you also know me, like, when I'm going through things, like, I get secluded. So, like, but now it's like I gotta be here and be in front of this camera, and I gotta open up. But it's like, I really don't want to talk at all. Because, like when I'm deep in it, like I don't pause. I don't talk. like I don't talk, bro. Like I don't really say too much. So it's like, it was different. It was just like, like we have this thing, and people look forward to it, and it's like, you can't just give it up, but it's like you gotta pod through the pain and all of that. Bro. Like
pod through the pain is crazy.
It was like you gotta do it, and then it's just like, all right, we just gonna have to take a break, bro. Like, and I really didn't intend for the break to be this long, y'all. Like I promise y'all, but then it was just like, yo, I just was getting hit left and right, like, bro, like what?
Yeah, I think the initial break was like, all right, we gonna do Father's Day, and then take a month for Father's Day.
Yeah, we was gonna take a month off, and then like, man, the weapons formed against me just started prospering all at once, bro. Like them jaws started hitting me. I'm like, man, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, so 1 month turned into a summer break. But it's interesting, like, to be honest. So, like, running the page, helping the pod, get edited and posted and clipped, it is a little taxing. And, I don't really come up here and cry the podcast blues a lot.
Right.
But it's a huge responsibility. And it's like, people look forward to it, and they want to engage with it. They're going through similar things,
Facts.
So it is an outlet for people. So, like, what happens when the people in charge of this outlet are drowned in too?
Then right, that's where you need a break, man. We need a leave of absence, man. Got to use FMLA or something.
It's a huge responsibility, and it's like I will say this: even if I was ready to pod, this is our thing. I wouldn't pod without you.
Right. Facts,
so like,
facts.
There is some integrity and loyalty there. Like, even if I'm itching to get back in here and pod, like a lot of stuff that happened. As you notice, we're in a different setting. Like, we not at Right Philly no more.
Right.
And I haven't talked a lot about that, but I was having a hard time the whole lease really doing the shared space thing. Right? Like, I was having a hard time with the equipment, the cameras, the people leaving the room a type of way when we come back in it. They trying to blame us for damages.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a seamless experience, even though it was more cost effective than INR.
Right. Yeah, where we was going originally.
So that was a whole another thing right there. It was just like, and it didn't help. Like, we didn't have that much flexibility, which you need more flexibility because of your work schedule.
Yeah.
So
it was like locked into just this day, and like it don't work for everybody. Or like the scheduling space. Like, man, I'm just gonna come tomorrow. Like, bro, you can't come tomorrow. Like, you got to come now. Like, today. Right. Like, if you don't come today, like, it's not happening.
I think that was the hardest thing because you need a little bit more, because of all your responsibilities, between the kids, your mom.
Right.
Like, you need more flexibility if you can't just go to our normal scheduled time.
Right.
Facts. We didn't have that flexibility there. So instead of becoming inconsistent, it was like, yo, let's take a break and figure this part out too, because this is a whole another issue. How we going to, like, go forward with the show. So I think now that we in the comfort of our homes, we'll be able to just pod when we want to.
We could just turn the cameras on and all of that. And it's crazy because we've been had all the equipment.
Yeah, I had all the equipment already. So.
Like, we could have just did it, but it was just, It
was a more professional outfit.
And it's trial and error. Plus, like, we learn. Now, like, I think when we first started this, we just wasn't that seasoned. It just was like, we need help with this, or somebody got to do this. And like, because remember in the beginning, like, we had all these hands. We had all of these people and all this assistance, and like, I need you to do this with the camera or this with the light, and I need you to watch this and do this. And then like, it got to a point where like, it just was just me and you showing up. Like, yo, I could just set up the cameras and set up the light, and then we could just go. It was like, oh, we don't need a team of 5-6 people, and we got the equipment. Oh, I bet.
Right.
So it was easy.
And on my side of things, like, potting through my daughter being sick, and like,
we just kept going.
We went right through that. Back in March and April and May, just potted through her being sick, and she's better now, full recovery in daycare, doing great.
Facts.
She's done with all her specialists at Children's Hospital. We just potted through all of that. Like, and then, like I said, I get more emotional in hindsight than I was in the moment. Right. And I look at this like kind of like work. Like I'm going to show up and produce my product.
Right, it's like a job.
It's like a machine. Like it just got to keep going. So it's unrealistic. It was unrealistic to think that like at some point or another we weren't going to need to recalibrate and get back.
Facts.
So. And over that time, I ended up buying a house. Like I'm on this break. And, I'm actually really trying to catch my wind and, get out of the responsibility of doing everything every day for the show. And we're buying a home. And that wasn't like
the tedious process.
Listen, man, you be fighting over, hey, do we take the finished basement or the central air? Like you just putting in the offers and dealing with the loan officers and the real estate agents and holding the deal together, and the sellers need an extra 30 days. And it was crazy, and we finally in there now.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations.
Thanks. And that wasn't some small task between packing and cleaning up our old spot and having issues with the landlord, and it's not issue free.
Yeah, nothing is. But and that's the other thing about this whole thing. Like, we show up, we pie, we give you our lives and all of that. But like, as men, the responsibilities that's on your back and the things you got to carry and what you weighing, like, you really just put all that to the side to just, you got to like, you really be trying to like create a perfect world for like your kids, your family. Like, you be trying to do that. And it ain't really, there's no break in it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even like the complaint about doing it. It's just such a full-time job that now when you have a full-time job and then like you got like a full-time man job and then you got like a full-time podcast job, you got a lot of jobs, bro.
Right.
And it's just, it becomes like mentally sometimes it's just taxing. Like mentally, like you get burnt out. Like you reach your breaking point, so.
And we're required, in our lives to be, you got to be a superstar for your kids every day. I got to be a superstar for my wife every day. Perform at my job to keep my job.
Right.
And you're doing everything at like the highest percentage you can do.
Facts.
So to be like, hey, this is something extra.
Right. Yeah.
And then come in here and be like, I'm gonna cheat them because I'm gonna try to get off with like 50% today.
Yeah, negative. And it don't make no money.
Right.
Like, we really here show up because we love to do it and we love y'all. You know what I'm saying? So like when we doing this, it's really for the love. Like I said, like you can't do nothing like this if you don't love it, bro. Like you're gonna quit, bro. You gotta love it because like you really just doing it on the strength, for real. Like, we doing this for y'all to, help y'all get through, help y'all days out, like give y'all something to listen to, something to entertain y'all, something y'all can relate to. And it ain't like the simplest thing in the world, especially when you're doing it for the free. And it costs money. That's the whole thing.
That's very true.
You don't make money, but then it costs money. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were spending money like down Rec Philly or like transportation, parking, back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it all costs money.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? But we here though.
So we back.
We live and direct.
One of the guys asked me why didn't we put up a message that we was going to break. I asked Dre to do it.
I planned on doing it, y'all. Like, and I had every intent of doing it, and then like it just got so far away from it. It just was like, all right, like we like a month in the break. Like, it's kind of too late. Yeah. Like, I planned on doing it, and then like, yeah, it just, you know what I'm saying. And I was like even in this, like, because it was funny, because when we lose, like, yeah, we gonna record this week, whatever, we back. I'm like, and I'm telling him, like, all right, we back. And then like he like, yeah, we gonna record. I'm like, no, bro, I gotta get a cut. Like, I can't even like record. Like, if I don't got no cut, bro. So like I'm and it's funny because like even in that, like when I talk about like, yo, just being depressed and stuff like that, like when I went and got my hair cut, bro, like, man, he like, man, I don't think I cut your hair like the whole month of August, like, or something like that. Like, I don't, like, bro, you just ain't come, like, yeah, like, I just was in it. Like, I was out here caveman, thugging it out, bro. Like,
Right.
you just don't care, bro. Like, until, like, I'm right, mentally, like, physically, it wasn't, but, like, we ain't sit up here in front of these cameras and not be right, bro. It said I care a little bit. But, so, yeah, it was just, like, just trying to make everything, and I don't want to say, because I feel like we too real to be like, yo, I live in a fake world, like I gotta give y'all something that's fake, but the presentation is still everything. We gotta look the part, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man. All right, guys, that's our explanation. Hopefully y'all forgive us.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had no cut, so I couldn't record the I wasn't gonna pull out my phone and open the gram and like talk to y'all looking like, caveman, you know what I'm saying?
Bro. I gotta get in sync with when I get my haircut, you get your haircut, or vice versa, because we out of sync. Because I gotta wear a hat today, and you can rock a cut. Yo, you wanna know something crazy, bro? I got like this bald spot coming in on the side of my
For
head
real?
too.
Old age.
Stress? I don't know.
Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? The break was needed.
Bro, when y'all see me, my joint gonna be faded dumb high to hide my bald spot.
Yeah, cuz.
That joint that came out of nowhere. I think the house did it to me already.
Yeah.
Bro, we got in there, bro. The previous owners, like, rigged up, patched up, all this stuff.
Was nutty,
guys, when y'all buy a house, it's a difference when you buy a house that's been flipped, meaning, like, it was, like, in bad condition, rehabbed, they could have thrown it together, or you buy a house that's, like, a new, like, development or new construction. Or when you buy a house that somebody was living in, like the day before y'all signed, all 3 different type of houses you about to walk into. So we bought a house that a family was living in.
Right.
When I showed up to do my final walkthrough, the trash was out. Like, like they was there the night before. So yeah, bro, three different
situations, bro.
Yeah. So you in the house, you see like, oh, Pops must have just covered this up for the time being, and that was just our problem.
Right.
It's a lot of that. Like, yo, I'm going down the basement, minding my business. I grabbed the banister, the whole shit come out the hole. Like, why was the banister just sitting in the spot, bro?
Hey, yo.
So, and it doesn't help, my wife want to like paint everything, so now I gotta basically be a contractor in the house and learn how to. And then you feel like a nut when you can't fix something.
Yeah, negative. We gonna figure it out, man. YouTube and all that. I'm pretty like good with the hands though, so I just be fixing stuff, bro.
Yeah.
I just be doing stuff, bro. But no, speaking of this whole ball spot thing, I have a funny thing. So like. How you like, yo, I'm just gonna get a high fade. Like what boys be having to do, like to be trying to like keep their hair as long as possible, bro, without, like before you gotta chalk this joint.
Yeah, bro. I got this, my ball spot probably like the size of a nickel or a quarter.
You like, man, I'm just gonna get a high fade. Like once this joint start opening up more, like I'm just gonna have to.
I don't have the traditional, like I'm balding in the middle of the back of my head. It's like some random spot on the side. Not to gross nobody out. It was a bump and that joint popped, and then
hair ain't never grew back.
Hair ain't grow back in like the whole August.
Oh no, that's just regular. That's just like, that ain't like the genetic. My hair going bald, like
I'm thinning. No,
yeah, like you thinning out. Bro. Like I was trying to see, like, cause boys be holding on to that too long.
I don't know what I would do if I started thinning right now, cause I don't really like grow the beard and all that. I would be in bad shape.
That's why I started wearing hats though, bro. You want my joint like
hats cause them thinning.
Nah, listen, I just had to get used to it. It might, but my joint started thinning in the middle. Y'all probably can't see. I'm gonna keep my head back so y'all really can't see. But y'all start thinning in the top. Like, man, I'm just hat boy. We just gonna get used to this because as soon as that thing open up, it's gone, bro.
I'll tell you what. Over the summer, I've been more sensitive about anything that's going on with me that like my kids could see or my wife could see. Like when Manny asked me, like, "Yo, Daddy, what's that spot in your hair?" I was hella offended. You know what I mean? Like,
yo.
I was like, yo, why he bidding on me? Like,
right.
But he really was concerned. Like, yo, daddy, you don't have no hair right here.
Kids be drawing, bro. Kids point out all your flaws. Like, man, I got like the toe fungus on one of my big toes. Like,
oh my God.
So it's like half a toe, kinda. Like, why kids don't miss an opportunity to be like, oh, why your toe look like that? Like, what's up with that jaw?
They crazy.
Like, I'd be like, man, I'm about to touch you with this jaw. Like, I'm about to put this jaw on you, bro.
That's hilarious. She, cause you know, my feet, my ankles, my knees, my back. Like, she like, you getting old. Like, you gonna be able to lift anything during the move? Like, yo, don't play with me. I intentionally then not do nothing for 2 weeks to make sure I was healthy for the move.
So you gonna
be in the move for 2 days.
You gonna be in the bath, right? You gonna be in the bath for a month, dog. Yo,
I was like, yo, babe, you got that tiger bomb?
Yeah, listen, try and prove something. That's how I be. Listen, old age is really a thing. Like when you be getting older, like you gotta think like, man, like even like down to like, you know how like people be like, yo, we don't fight, like, man, I'm just gonna have to shoot somebody. Because like, yo, when you be like a young boy, like we've been jumped before, like in rumbles before, like your body be hurting for like a day, son. You bounce back, bro. Can you imagine like getting in a tussle with somebody like right now today, bro? You gonna be sore for like a month.
So you know how like Spence and Crawford just fought recently?
Yeah.
What are rounds? Like 3 minutes?
Yeah.
I'll tell you the truth. I can't imagine fighting another person for 3 minutes.
Yeah, bro. It's an eternity in real life.
Bro, I probably got about 30 seconds, if not like 25. And you gonna see this big guy go real fast for about 20 seconds. And then like my speed gonna decrease by like 75%.
Yeah, bro, it's over. You just like, man, you just got to pop because I'm not about to be rolling around tussling. But yo, speaking of kids, bro, why we like, because I ain't got, yo, man, your man Ash cooked me bad the other day. Yo, he play too much, bro. Like, he really not funny. Like, my son is really a jerk, y'all. Like, he really be like, we really got beef, yo. Like, it's real beef. Like, it really be up with us. Like anybody that be around, like me and Ash, like we argue all day. Like, he gets smart. We got beef, bro. Like real life beef. So, mind you, school just start, right? So, fresh school. They got a new bus driver, all this. So, like, I haven't been like taking them to the bus. Like, I hadn't taken him to the bus yet. It was the first week. So, like, his mom had did all the taking. And I wasn't like off yet to take him, so I haven't really interacted with the bus driver like that. So it was in the afternoon, and I'm picking him up. So I go out there to get him, and the bus is sitting there already. When I get there, the bus is sitting there. So I walk up, and I'm standing at the door. Like the lady must already let the other kids off. So it's just him. It's other kids on the back, but he up the front with her. So I'm standing outside the door, like. You mean? So she's not opening the door, bro. So like, you know me, like I be getting irritated real fast. So like I'm like, yo, like arms up, like, yo, what's up? Like, open the door. She not opening the door, so she kind of like moved the bus up like 2 feet.
Oh my God.
So now I walk back to right in front of the door, like, yo, hands up, whatever. Like, yo, like, lady, like, this is my kid. Like, open the door, like, whatever. So she opened the door finally. So I'm like, yo. So she like, oh. He was saying that you're not here to get him. Like, he was telling the bus driver, like, yo, he not here to pick me up. Like, what's up with you, bro? So then she, like, I asked him, like, oh, who that? He was like, oh, that's my dad. Like, bro, why would you tell them people, like, I'm not here to get you, bro? Like, what if they would have just what if she would have just drove off? It just took you away. I'm like, yo, you really a clown. He got out the bus. I'm like, yo, you a clown, bro. He talking about something. I'm not a clown. Like, yes, you are, bro. You really a clown. Like, what you do that for? He thought it was so funny. Like, yeah, he's not here to pick me up. Like, bro, what's up with you? Cause like, why you playing? Like, why would you tell them people that? She's talking about. I asked him who's that. She's like, oh, that's my dad. Like what, bro? It's cooking me, bro. Fried me bad.
I like how we just bumped into that story because we supposed to ask like, how's that life?
Oh yeah, my bad. We already here. Listen, we fresh back. We're gonna be routine next time. We, you know what I'm saying? Smooth, clean.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
On that same lines, well, Manny's not a jerk. Manny's like,
yeah, y'all cool.
You know, so Manny started kindergarten this year,
Right.
And I don't know, just in daycare they still take naps.
Yeah.
Manny, for the last like week or so, he come home like by like 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then by like 3:15, 3:30, he be like sleep in the most weirdest positions. So we got new furniture. Manny was sitting on the floor with his head against the couch, sleep the one day. The next day he was sleep on the staircase, watching his tablet. Well, his
He's
tablet's
just
watching
tired,
him.
bro.
The other day he went with me to go get Osa, and he was like hunched over in his car seat real bad. Like I couldn't even like sit him up so he won't get a crook in his neck. Like I don't know what
that 4-day school cooking him, bro, bad.
That full day killing him. No
yeah,
nap.
it's killing him. That joke.
Yesterday he came home. He went to sleep at 4, got up at 7. He slept 3 hours.
It's nap.
And the only reason he got up is because I woke him up. He ain't even, my kids like dumb hungry too. They be always trying to eat. Like also woke up, rubbing their stomach. Daddy, I'm hungry. They do this soon they get home. They go in the refrigerator, grab their little pouches and juice and snacks and all that. But
that's my favorite kid stage. Self-sufficiency.
She too, bro. She shouldn't even be that self-sufficient.
Listen, no, you learn early. Self-sufficiency. You know how annoying it is? Like, every 5 minutes to ask you for something, bro.
Well, Osa still do that.
Yeah, but she's starting to get to it.
Or you can ask Manny to get her one.
Yeah, see,
you know what my kids do real bad? If you give one something, you got to get the other one something, and it's like sometimes you don't have two. so in that case, I have 3 options where I just eat it and y'all don't get nothing, or we break it in half, or like the one has to watch the other one have something.
How that go when the one got to watch the other one have something? Is Manny watching Osa?
It be Manny watching Osa a lot of the times, but he be crying or like whining, and you gotta promise him something. You gotta like bargain with him.
Right. She probably attack him if he was the one with the something.
Yeah, Osa ain't got no rap. Osa come take the food off.
That's
your
what
plate.
I said, right?
Yeah,
She probably like
take something off your. You turn your head, your granola bar that went missing.
Yeah, she gonna attack you. You're not gonna be the one with something, but I'm the one with nothing.
We was having so a bunch of the teachers left the daycare I was at.
Right.
And like I was looking forward to like Osa moving up into their classrooms, cause Osa was still in the. I don't know what classroom this is.
Oh, like moving up in the class, like where Manny used to be?
Not quite, but the one in between that.
Oh.
And all right, Osa turned 2 in June. We've been putting her ass on the potty the whole summer. She do good with it.
Right.
Much better than Manny.
Yeah, girls is better than boys.
So, and she's like proud to do it, Only successfully did number 2 in the potty once this summer, but we working
right.
at it. I say all that to say she was in a classroom that didn't have enough staff to take her to the bathroom. So at school she would still be peeing in a diaper.
Right.
But at home she would be using a potty. So I couldn't wait until September when she got moved into the actual potty training classroom.
Right.
And now it's like she can have consistency because on the weekends she will like, hey, why you peeing yourself? You don't normally do this. But it's the confusion between home and school is different. Like
right. That's crazy.
Shout out the landscapers and the groundkeepers.
Going crazy outside.
The leaf blowers.
Right, out of nowhere.
But yeah, man, that's my dad life, man.
Manny fully potty trained?
Yeah, for the most part. Manny still have accidents number 2 sometimes, or like even like number 1. If he having too much fun, like this, I always say this to him. This like my parenting spill. It's like, yo, you gotta learn to like stop having your fun and go pee.
They don't be thinking about that.
But because he'll sit there and be like, basically at the brink of like full-fledged peeing himself.
Right. That was a panic.
Yeah, like, or like, why you wet a little bit? Oh, I still gotta finish. Like, oh, like
right.
What is you on?
Yeah, facts. He because they don't really count if you like gotta like sleep with a pull up on, like they don't count it as like you fully potty trained.
Oh wow. Well, Manny definitely still sleeping with one, or else our beds will be orange.
Yeah, Ash just got out of that. Just making go to the bathroom mad time. So like he got to go to the bathroom before he get in the bed, and then like if I'll wake up around like 10 o'clock, wake him up, bro. You know, go to potty. Wake up again around like 2, bro. Get up, go to potty, like or like on the reg. So you just like not about to pee on yourself,
bro.
Cause he was just like still like at 5, like still soaking the joint, bro. Like
Jesus.
It's just like, bro, we gotta get rid of that. We gotta get out of that.
Man, grown man shit. I'm at the age, yo, where I can't sleep through the night without having to go wake up and go pee right now, bro.
Hey, yo.
Bro, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious at least one time. It's normally in between like 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. And it don't help that like this is like when you like really be in this parent and stuff. You taking care of everybody else. You eating last. You drinking last. Right. So I normally try to catch up with my hydration at nighttime.
Right.
So it don't help that like I might chug like 2 bottles of water at 9:30, and now like my body's screaming at me, waking me up out of dreams and stuff. Some of them dreams be good.
We ain't even go.
Waking me up out my dreams to go to the bathroom.
You ask what the dreams is.
Chill, bro.
Yeah, as long as you really just don't like, especially like you're in a dream, bro. Like just never go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like that's like the cue to wake up. Like I think the last time I did that, I might have been like a teenager, bro, like 18, 19 or something. Like, yo, it's a urinal in this joint. I'm about to just use that joint. Next thing you know,
I never had that before.
I've had that happen, bro. Like 18, 19, bro. Like, yo, it's a urinal in my dream. Like, man, I'm about to use this joint. Like, somebody out here that hear this going to relate, because I ain't the only one. Like, man, I'm going to use this joint. Then, like, man, it just got all warm, bro. Like, oh, no.
Bro.
So, like, anytime I'm in a dream, bro, and, like, bathroom, because bathrooms is never present in your dreams, guys. It's never, you're never in the bathroom in your dreams, bro. Anytime I'm in the dream and the bathroom is present, I immediately wake up after that, bro. Instant. Like, oh, no, I got to go to the bathroom for real.
That's how you know you in the Matrix?
Yeah, bro, the bathroom's never there. Like, you might just be somewhere random and a toilet just pop up. Like, oh, no, I'm out, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
No, facts.
I wanted to talk about one thing, man. Your man, Deion, Coach Prime, killing it right now, man.
Absolutely.
I want to get your thoughts on that, man, since you the sport guy.
I love it, bro. I love it. And even on a just a father tip. For one, just what he doing, and he black, bro. Like, so when he talking that talk, like is different, bro. Like even when he was in the press conference, like, man, I'm about to get real comfortable. Like the way he just talked, the way he carried it, like he just bull. But like on a dad tip, like to be like coaching your sons, and especially Shador, the quarterback. And him just be playing at this high level that he playing at, and all the naysayers, like it's different because like with his other son with Shiloh, the cornerback, he played at South Carolina before he transferred to Jackson State, so that's SEC football, high D1 level football, and we seen him there. Like Shador, they only really seen him at Jackson State, so a lot of that talk coming in was just like he did it at a lower level. Is he really like that? Like. And for him to come on the big stage and really be like that is amazing. And like we don't never really see that. Like you might have a dad coach his son in like Pop Warner or like high school at the high school level, but high D1 college level is and for you to be playing like that is rare, bro. It's just like an amazing thing. And like to see what he do, like you see how the kids react to him, like he really like popped to like all of them kinda like especially like you see how like especially like him and Travis Hunter, like they like them kids be like on the verge of tears when they be like just for like what he be doing for them. Like it's an amazing thing, bro. I love it.
It's very contagious. Like I just watched a video of him giving the football to the AD and some older woman, and like they had him in the locker room. It's like that stuff is contagious. Like when everybody's bought in like that, playing good. When the morale is high, it's going to be hard to stop them, even if they're not more talented position by position versus every team.
Right.
It's like, it's kind of like the Saints when Katrina happened and they just rallied to a Super Bowl.
Together.
It's just, it's an effect in the game that you can't really account for. But yeah, speaking about the father-son dynamic, like I don't think we ever seen this before like this. Like you said, at this level.
They're not at that level.
And I love that Shador is so vocal and like really got his dad back. Outside of his performance, even speaking up. And like you like to see like we don't lose at home. Like I play football, and that's a thing. Like we don't lose at home. We don't lose at home. But like standing in the middle of the emblem is an issue.
Right. Yeah.
Scoring touchdowns and going to certain parts is kind of disrespectful. It's kind of like a football thing, but I just love the way he carrying it. I love how they are kind of like making the media the bad guys because there was a lot of hate. And it's really not warranted.
Right. Yeah.
And it's really not warranted. Like you got to think about it. How many of the blue chip schools or whatever? How many of these schools actually have a Hall of Fame all-time great player
as a coach? You don't.
It's kind of like a no-brainer. Like when you look at like I know he didn't get he really wanted the Florida State job and he didn't get it. When you look back, like why isn't Deion our coach for real?
Right. Yeah.
Like is the guy got the resume that Deion got?
No, he's not even good, bro. The Florida State coach, he's not even good like that, bro.
And no hate because I hate to like pin one.
Yeah. But it'd be the politics and they like it's different.
To them, they think it's antics. To me, I just think like he makes everything so much bigger. Like everybody love prom.
Yeah,
like they cover. He almost like how First Take always got to talk about the Cowboys. He always got to talk about prom now.
Right. Yeah.
He's his own thing. The black culture, hip hop culture. Everybody is rallying.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's different. Like because it's ours, it's us, and it's different when like he like the perfect person. Like like it's a lot of people that like maybe could do, but he perfect, bro. To be honest, like. Not like perfect in life, but like a lot of athletes, like Prime done did it on so many levels in so many sports. And he charismatic, he speak well, he got like he perfect, bro. Like some people be like perfect situations, like even like as much as and we from Philly, so like as much as like people in the city like look up to Allen Iverson, how he represent us, he swag, all of that. Like you couldn't imagine AI being no coach, bro.
Right.
Like not nowhere. Like he's just not structured enough. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not enough structure for him to do that. Like in some things it's just like, oh, this is just my God-given ability. Like I can't really teach that. Whereas though Prime is like an example of somebody who got like all the God-given ability, but I work hard. And like I could teach you technique. I could give you this. I could give you that. And he charismatic. Like I said, like you when he talking and you believe it. Like you feel it. Like you don't never really watch him and see him talking like I don't believe it. And like from you being a player, like if you got a coach that's like that, like you gonna make you feel like you could run through a wall.
Yeah, it's something else. I tell you what, you know how they always say it's like player coaches and then it's like X and O coaches, then it's like coaches who are like good managers.
Right.
Good game managers. I don't get a lot of, and this is just when it's not publicized. I don't see a lot of X and O. You know what I see? A lot of, like, first of all, he love the kids first and foremost.
Right.
And it's a lot of, like, motivation, inspiration. And it's not a lot of, like, we're the smartest people in the room. And it's like our X and O's are, like, just that great. It's like we're going to just beat y'all because we play harder.
Right.
And we rally in that way. It's not a lot of, this system.
Yeah, it's not a lot of scheme. Like there's not a lot of scheming up and all of that. It's a lot
it's a lot of will, and I think that's the best part about it. Also, like the marketing. Like one thing that like you'll notice, like good coaches. Like say you got a great scheme. Say you run the Princeton offense. Say you run the spread. Say you run air raid. And you just is genius, but if you don't have the athletes to put in the genius system,
right in position, it don't work.
So like he is the biggest recruiting and marketing tool we ever seen as a head coach,
right,
in NCAA college football. You have never seen like everything he do is a commercial,
right?
Like every single thing, how he talked, it's almost like everything he does is camera ready. And I don't want to make that sound corny, but there is no other coach that's even close to as an inspiration.
Because it's Prime. Because Prime been camera ready the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like Prime knew the cameras was on him before. Like this is how he been. Right. So like he always camera ready because his name is Prime Time, bro. Right. Like Prime Time. Like he camera ready, bro. The moment is never too big. What he say? Look, he the one that was talking that. Look good, dress good, play all of that. You know what I'm saying? Play good. That was Prime. So like now he just the coach, but he's
still Prime.
Yeah, and he keep receipts. Listen, but no, I love it, bro. I love it. Yeah, I believe, bro.
You believe?
I believe, bro. Listen.
No, he don't believe.
Yeah, no, I believe, bro. No, he different, and you know what it is. It's not like you said. It's not a lot of scheming, but he gonna put the players in position to be successful. Like even down to like with Travis and letting him play both ways. He's probably the best player in college football, regardless of position, based upon what he can do. Because it's really not nothing that outside of playing quarterback. It's really not nothing he can't do on the field.
Right.
Like, and letting him play the whole game both ways is wild, bro.
And the next day he played pickup basketball.
Yeah.
He said I could have played the game after the game.
Phenomenal athlete. But how many coaches wouldn't have let you do that? Let me go, you mean? I want to go. No, you can't. I just need you on offense. We seen that with Tashim when he was at Newman. He balling too at Oregon. But remember, he was playing DB. He played DB in college, but he was playing DB and running back. But then once they needed him at running back, he didn't play defense no more. But went to college to play defense.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's at a high school level. We talking about high Division I level football to give you the freedom to be like, yo, you could play both ways whole game. You're going to start at corner and you're going to be the X receiver.
And he was the number one player coming out.
Absolutely.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. Shout out to Prime.
All right, guys, man. We're back.
Yeah, it was in back. You know what I'm saying? We gave y'all more than a half hour. It's been real.
Check us out on all social medias.
Yeah, we around all social medias. More Than a Dad Network on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Oh, Twitter's not even Twitter no more, y'all. The X, since we've been going, Twitter done became X.
TikTok, YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube, all of that. I forgot about is X now.
No, it's not Facebook no more. It's Meta.
Oh, my bad. We back, y'all.
You gonna make a Threads account for Instagram?
Sure.
I'm out, yo.
He lying. All right, y'all. Till next time.
More Than a Dad. Join the More Than a Dad family by following us on Instagram, subscribing to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to join our Facebook group for daily questions, motivation, dad jokes, and new dad tips. If you enjoy our podcast, please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Be sure to like, comment, and share our content with other parents. Last but not least, make sure you check out our new merch. The link is in the bio of our Instagram as well as the description of this YouTube video. We are truly grateful, and thanks for supporting More Than a Dad.
More than a dad. More than a dad.